viewers. This is Journalist Explains This on NSTV. My name is Ada Okafor, and today we'll be discussing the Yelewata genocide. All has not been well in Yelewata community of Goma local government area in Benue State, as thousands of people have lost their life to the recent genocide cases. Today we have in the studio a distinguished journalist who is going to shed more light on what has been happening. His name is Abiodun Taiwo.
Thank
Nice to
you.
have you. Nice to
Thank you.
have you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So let's just jump right into it. As a journalist, can you tell us your experience in the report of the Yelewata crisis?
Yes, I am a journalist that have been in this, basically reporting crisis and problem area. And when this issue of Benin massacre started, I was part of those journalists that were drafted to go and cover those the problem area.
Mm.
And what we saw on ground was more or less of a massacre.
Hmm.
That is a sort of a ethnic cleansing and the issue of Fulani herdsmen with farmers. So it was very compounded. And some people, it seems some people are targets because from the situation of things, you see that those herdsmen really were after farmers. Maybe in terms of because of issue of land, maybe because of issue of
So the
because
issue is between the herdsmen and the farmers.
seriously, that is it. So when if anybody is telling you that is political or other things, such
Mm.
the person is lying. It's between the farmers and the herdsmen. The herdsmen were looking for where their cow will graze, whereas the farmers also, Benue generally is an agrarian community society. Many people will go to that area to go and farm. For example, I could remember a family uh, which names continue to recall this Akidun Mary family. No, we are told that the family relocated to Benue just about 3 or 4 years ago. They have a farm there. The husband is a farmer,
Mm.
and the Fulanis have been kept going to his farm every now and then, every rainy season, rainy period. Because they want their cow to grow.
To graze on these
Yes, and
crops.
this man has been shouting, "Please don't come to my farm, don't do this and don't do that," which didn't go well with those herdsmen. So they just targeted some of those people, and at the end of the day, that was what I mean, we saw on ground. And the thing is beyond discouragement. It's beyond, yeah,
If you were to describe the casualties, how would you describe it?
it was very enormous, very, very enormous. Like, there were burning of houses, families were lost. Like the woman I mentioned the name, Akidum Mary Odayo. Up to today, I don't think she has found her husband and her children.
So it's not just the farmers that are even affected by the whole thing. Even ordinary people are being affected.
Ordinary people, ordinary people, ordinary people, but more pronounced with the farmers,
Mm.
more pronounced with the farmers. And it's very unfortunate that governments are not doing enough in coping the tide. Because if you see every day, up to yesterday,
There
there
were
were
still
still
casualties yesterday.
casualties. Up to yesterday, there are casualties. If it is not in Goma, it is not in Yelewata, it will either be in one of those Agatu settlement area and what. So there's nowhere these people could run to. In fact, those Fulanis, when I was interviewing one or two of those victims, said they were told that there's nowhere they ran to in this part of the country. They will get them. That they have their own tentacles and all those things. It is very, very unfortunate and very, very, alarming.
I mean, you just mentioned that a lot of people lost their houses. Do you think there's going to be any sort of compensation for those people?
Government is not in terms of those in line of that. Like when the president visited the area, but he just told them, I think he gave them little money, but where will money help those people that lost families? Where will money help those people that lost farmlands? And where will money Government is not talking in terms of restitution or giving them a lifeline. No, I don't think government is talking that in terms of that. What it just here is everybody to himself and God to us all.
So you don't see any sort of compensation coming up, maybe in the nearest future. It may not be immediate.
Anyway, maybe or maybe not. Maybe or maybe not. But government is not talking in terms of that. Because many of those things, Nigeria generally is in one problem or the other. When you are living this problem, another one will come. When you are living that one, another one will come in. So I think what we government need to do, we should not be talking about compensation now. Government should be proactive in defending the defenseless.
What do you think they can do to curb this issue?
Yes, like we are talking about, uh, Nigeria is not. We have gone beyond issue of open grazing. We are farmers. I mean, we are herders. We just take their cows to any field
Any farmland?
and continue to feed on them. Nigeria depends, and most especially Benue area, we depends on what comes from that area. Like I told you, that family I mentioned, this Akedun Olufunlayo Mary, the family relocated to that place just 3 years ago because the land was good for farming.
Okay.
The family, I was told, they were just planting yam crops and other things like that, food crops like that. But unfortunately, the herders will come, feed on them, destroy their farmlands and go. So, but if there is a place where these herders will put their cow and they will also employ, the multiplier effect will be so enormous because there will be money. It will reduce unemployment. Many people will go there, give them what the cow will eat. At the end of the day, they will get one or two things. And the cow also, I mean the herders also will put that money on another thing. The cow will also be able to breed very well.
Mm.
So I think government needs to look in that area, condemn and do away with open grazing, and at the end of the day, there is going to be peace. But I don't think our government is talking. I mean, in that line.
But how feasible do you think it is to do away with that open grazing?
Yes, there have been a series of meetings and interactions. I could remember sometimes about it's about 4 years ago, where during the period of the late Akeredolu, many of those farmers, the Mietiala, the governors from the southwest and north central engaged them that look, rather than putting your
Mm.
at the detriment of the people killing all those things, even those people also, at the end of the day, they are not enjoying it because the bandits will also come, prosecute their farm, and you don't cow rustler. I mean, at the end of the day, they too they will be in problem. So if government is able to talk with those Mieti Allah or elders, put your cow in one secluded area. Let us see a way where we can be able to assist you. And at the end of the day, yeah, I think they will agree,
Mm.
and it is doable.
Okay. So aside the limiting the open grazing, what else do you think the government can do?
Yes, another thing is orientation and education.
Okay.
When you orientate people that life matters, either that of animal or human being,
Mm.
it matters. So at the end of the day, maybe we are going to have a little bit of deficit, though it is ongoing, but yet it has not got a level and a stage where you say it is El Dorado.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, let us see. Maybe this government has the capacity because during the period of the late president, Yaradua,
Mm-hmm.
before Jonathan came, it was during Jonathan period that the thing escalated. And when Buhari also came, the thing got to a stage where they saw Buhari as part of them.
Oh, okay.
Buhari also is a farmer, a header, and also is a Fulani man. So anything they do, they see him to be part of them, and that was when we started increasing. And when this government also came, they, in spite of all the security and other things like that, yet it has not abated. So I pray that the crisis will go on.
Could it be because it's an accumulated problem? Maybe that's why it's been difficult for this present government to tackle it.
Yes, you know, a problem that does not start a day, you don't expect it to finish in a day.
Yeah.
And the military itself is overwhelmed. The security every day you see them complaining, and they recruit every day. You cannot just be risking the lives of these people and allow them to be on issues that we know that can be settled
Amicably.
amicably.
Mm.
But mind you, many of these people that we are dealing with, they are illiterates.
Okay.
They can't speak English. They speak Fufude or what they like. They don't understand. They are they live in the forest. They live in the bush, and what they know, and you can't see this all the money they are making, all the guys, you can't see it in their body. No,
Mm.
they will just dress aggressively, but when you meet them, they are fire. They carry AK-47, carry cutlass. What do you want to use AK-47 when you are running animals, cow?
Mm.
I but yet, oh
Still on this issue of the Yewalata genocide, um, you mentioned earlier that someone has not found a husband since the incident started,
yes, yes,
and it's
yes,
a general issue. A lot of people have been reported missing. Can you confirm that?
yes, yeah, yeah. I deliberately went there. Apart from the line of duty, all those things, I asked one woman, I've forgotten her name, but he continued to mention Akidon, Funmilayo, or Mary, that the family, the woman was coming from maybe a Fiji, could have also been a victim.
Mm.
But now, all the children, the husband, still missing, and thousands like, I mean, hundreds like that. Don't let me use what thousands, hundreds like that. Because Amnesty International also confirmed that there were more than 200,
Well, still
but no,
missing.
still missing. And when you look on the internet, every day you hear one attack or the other. So it's a very serious issue, which I think government must come in to their aid and help to commit.
These people that are missing, how do you think they can be found? Is there any possibility that they're even alive?
That is what we don't know. Because that woman, I was told, she too, it was not herself, but yet, but how do you wake up one day and just see that all those people that your loved one, people you have been moving with, you and if it is sickness, okay, if it is accident, okay, but you don't know whether they are in captivity, whether they are dead, whether they are in
Mm.
one hole or the other. Yet, but I believe that with God, all things are possible.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed sad news in Yelewata area of Guma local government area in Benue State. In fact, the whole Benue State. You have heard from Abiodun Taiwo, who has shared with you some of the insights of the things that are going on there. It is indeed sad news. But this is where we draw the curtain on today's episode of Journalist Explains It on NSTV. Do join us next time as we bring to you more stories. Till then, do enjoy the rest of your day.